Happy Friday, everybody. We're back here, FSP Racing Live, Winston Cup action. I'm your host, Sean Reap, with my partner in crime, Milt Jr., up in the booth. I almost tried to call you Boonier. My goodness, getting ahead of myself there. And I haven't been drinking. He
Wow.
has.
Well, yeah, that's man. I'm working close to home, so I get off of work real early. Start at 6 a.m. So really, just kind of working. I'm doing the tailgating, before the race here.
Yeah, so fair warning, everybody. Milt's had a head start again.
Yeah, I'll be cool. I'll be cool. I may fade at the end, but
Yeah, so we're
that's
here
the
at
way it goes.
we're here at Pike's Peak International Raceway, little 1 mile D oval in Denver here. I kind of described it as Iowa and Rockingham had a baby. It's got that shape of Iowa stretched out to a full mile instead of the 0.75 or zero point 0.8 that Iowa is. But it's got the two different ends, real tire killer like Rockingham. Should be a great race tonight. The setup's real good. I ran it Tuesday night. I got absolutely waxed by their pole setter, Isaac Johnson, in the 72 car. And you see he did it again, a full 2/10 over the rest of the field.
Well, you
So
finished second,
yeah, yeah,
and you're upset.
yeah. Finished second. He wasn't even a speck in my windshield. He was gone.
Yeah,
That kid is
he good. He
fast.
good.
He good. He's on the pole. You know what? I'm stealing the pick right now before Milty can. I'm gonna put the curse. I mean, put my pick in for Isaac Johnson. 72-year pole setter takes it tonight. You heard it here first. Outside, outside pole. Slim Jim Gately. I have a feeling that's going to come back to bite me. Isaac's going to be mad that I picked him. Slim Jim
Well,
Gately on
wait
the
a
outside
second.
of the front
I
row.
get a pick, right?
Well, yeah, you get a pick, but it does, yeah, whoever you.
I've been watching the master, the professor, the legend, Slim Jim Gately. That's my pick. So
There you
there
go.
you go.
We're taking the front row. We're going out on a limb. We're taking the front row. We're front runners. Behind them, you got your challengers Rick Bisconner and Dan Irvine. Another hot shoe making a Friday night appearance there. Dan was pretty strong in the trucks last night until the pit road penalty bug got him. Well, not bug, he sped. But yeah, that can bite you.
Whoopsie.
Ken Hansen, P5, 007, Dan Jones in 6th place. Bill Yarbrough in the 54 starts 7th. Jeff Hale in 29. And T.G. Reese in the 53 rounding out your top 10. Excuse me, Pops is 10th. That rounds out your top 10. Pops Markson. And we should see his car tonight because I went and changed the file name of his old one to match what he's currently running because you can't seem to get his current car uploaded. So we got him.
25 cars starting tonight. How about that? I mean, just
Yeah,
20 plus every week.
Yeah. John the Dog Palmer debuts his Porsche number 108 tonight.
Yeah,
Will
we'll
Farmer,
talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
later.
that in a bit. Will Farmer in the 95, John Doucette in the 6, Bill Farmer, his dad, the elder farmer there in the 06, and our series sponsor. Starts 14th. Evan Castle on the double nickel, starting 15th. Ed Fowler, we talked to a little bit earlier. He's been real busy doing his training classes he teaches. Retired law enforcement officer out there in Missouri. Making a Friday night start here in the 05 Bojangles car. 101 Jeff Habbick.
I think guy you don't want to mess with.
Exactly. I see Michael Olson already picking on us for our picks there, but you know what?
Hey, Mike, what's up?
Unapologetically, we're going to be front runners this week. But you know what happens to everyone we pick. So the rest of the field should be thanking us. Yeah, Jeff Habbick still out working in Cleveland, but still making his starts. He travels with his wheel, and he starts the 101 car in 17th place. 17th place. I can't talk tonight, guys. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe I should start drinking. Jonathan Jones, 77, starts 18th. Ryan Johnson, your series admin in the 59 car, starting 19th. Rick Castle rounds out your top 20 in the 124. And Bob Dixon, your last car to turn a lap for qualifying. It's the 43 and 21st spot, and then the other cars that will actually be starting there: Brad Otto, Sam Young, Diamond Dave Simons, Chet Barkin, and Ed Finley. Ed, did you get your computer fixed there? Hopefully, maybe. Ed was having a little computer trouble this week.
What's up, Ed?
Yeah, see, he connected. I don't know if he's going to be able to start. Hopefully, he's got that all sorted out, and we'll see the 80 car in action. Officially credited.
Are in the driver meeting right now. And,
yeah, the driver's meeting's running a bit long. We did have an issue to discuss, so I should have anticipated that. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, so Ed Finley officially credited with the 30th starting spot, but obviously he's going to move up for myself and Milt and Camera 2 there, not actually being starters. And whoever that was that connected and disconnected got 29th. So Milty, have you ever run this track before? I can't remember if you said you did.
Yeah, yep, years ago. I was really watching. I got on early, and I was, whenever I would come to a track that I hadn't run before, I would look to the 23 guy there, and he would give me some insight. So I was watching his in-car and just watching his throttle control compared to the cars he was passing, like they were standing still. And I was like, yeah, this guy's ready. just the subtle differences of turn 1 and turn 3. Very similar track as far as shape, but you can see a little, using up all the track. I was watching Jim, and he was definitely, that was the key, using up all the track and using the throttle to turn the car and also keep the car from oversteering. Excuse me. It's definitely the key, and that changes as you get tire wear and you lose weight with fuel run out of the car.
Well, right on board here with Isaac Johnson in the 72. See a little bit of what you're talking about, because, yeah, as noted, he's pretty darn fast around here. So you see, he takes that really high entry into turn 1, floats it down. You can hear, just like you were talking about, never fully out of that throttle. Hits a late apex. Late apex and power off. Alright, we got Mama Gately, Doris Gately checking in, cheering for Slim Jim tonight.
Yeah, what's up, Doris?
Alright, Mama Gately now. I didn't pick him, so if something happens, it's not my fault, it's Milt's.
Well, I did, and he's going to win this race. I'm convinced of it. Some of the fans are, damn, what's up? No long shots here tonight, but I don't know. It's just, I see what I see, and 23 is primed right now. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And the 72. Let's follow again now. He's got clear track ahead of him. You'll see what I'm talking about again. At high entry, float down. He was taking a much later apex than I realized. Look at that. He is almost to the exit when he gets down to the bottom of the track. Now I know what I was doing wrong on Tuesday.
Well, Isaac Johnson is young, but not. He's experienced. He's a champion, and he's in the prime of his racing career right now. And every time he shows up now, he's just absolutely ready for war here, and that Mountain Dew car is ready to give me a dew.
See Ken Hansen out there too, looking to make a championship run of it this season. He didn't like running the super speedway style race last week, despite his success there. Podium finish. We were talking to him after the race. Oh, and he's going to go to a backup car with that spin there. Good thing that's not a thing here in NASCAR 2003.
Well, this is your last warm up right here. This is where you got to work on. Me myself, I was always looking at pit stops.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I've
you want
done
to
the
practice pit
driving
stops.
already, and grief like pit stops. I wanted to be ready for that, and that was always what I consider my weakness in sim racing. So that's what I wanted to make sure and work on.
Well, you can see up ahead of Isaac here, someone is on the pit access road, and we are using the access road starting in turn 3 tonight here at Pike's Peak, and so that's something you got to practice, something a little different from your usual D-oval configuration. And you can get, ooh, see dog spins in practice. Oh, and he saves it, and right in front of Isaac. 2 views of that one there. Look at that.
Well,
Here's Isaac. Here you go, Isaac hitting the pits, showing you how it's done.
Okay.
Nice and smooth.
I think he's crossed, you dotted the I's and crossed the T's here.
Mark DeSenza in the chat there says, I think Milty is going to win. So, there you go. Transferring the curse right back onto you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, just being a part of it and having a good job and being able to show up every Friday night to take care of my family, and that's a win right there. And all of
Sure
us
thing.
are doing life, and then we get to have some fun here and let's play. Yeah.
Isaac asking in the chat and Facebook there, taking a second to chat with us before he straps in for the race, says, who'd everyone pick? Well, I hate to break it to you, Isaac. I picked you, and Milty picked Slim. So, well, now you know what went wrong if it does.
Well, I'm sorry.
Daniel Coleman, we got ourselves an Ed Fowler fan in the house. Good to see a cheering section for Mr. Fowler.
Mr. Bojangles, dance.
Ka-ching! First one of the night.
Here's where your sticker peckers right here. You gotta. Everybody's been right before the race. Usually on the racing channel, there's a lot of joviality, and then all of a sudden it's ding. You gotta turn your game face on, and that's how it go. And turn that switch on and get it done. And looking at the field here right now, definitely want to think about cold tires here right now. Everything is about, you can't do nothing if you wreck in the first lap or at any time of the race.
Start your engines.
Yeah, this track's not as aero dependent as a 1.5 miler would be, but you do still want to keep the right side of this car nice and straight, because there's a tiny bit of draft dependency early on in the run.
Exactly. You never can duplicate what a full field does compared to what you've done in practice. Even if you've been around cars, you got to expect more surprises aero-wise, where the car wants to get loose, or especially at the beginning until you get into the trial run and you get those tires warm and you get acclimated, and you get into a spot where you can take a deep breath on the straightaway and go, okay, now let's go race.
Well, pace car's about to duck off here. We got the Chief Ed Fowler there for his fan club in the right side window. Isaac Johnson, Slim Jim Gately leading him off to green. Here we go, guys. This is always the nervous part. Cars stacked 2x2 deep through the field. Oh, Dan Irvine gets a little piece of wall there in the 27 car. Keeps it going straight.
One thing
we ran in turn 3 and 4.
Big wreck.
Oh, the Bill Farmer, series sponsor, on his lid. Looked to me like the 007 and the 27 got together there in the middle of the corner, and it was just on from there.
Crash. See what happened here.
Oh, Bill's on fire. Get out of there, Bill. We got a bunch of firemen.
Rolling.
Got a bunch of firemen watching. Get the hose. Get the hose.
Dude, get out of there.
Alright, we got the replay here for you, folks. I see again, 27 car, that old Tim Richmond, old Milwaukee car that Dan Irvine's repping here tonight. Gets in there. Oh, I see what happened now. Oh. Alright, I called that wrong initially. I thought that was the 007 pushing up, but it looked like the 9 car. Ken Hansen kind of twitched in the middle of the corner. Got into the 27.
Well, folks, you know, we're all okay. Now I'm watching it on the big screen. I've got 3 screens up, and it's the latest. But I want to watch it on the big screen. Yeah, it looks like the 9 Ken Hansen was coming up on the car and had to get out of it, and then the car turned right on him a little bit, and then there was nowhere to go. Their cars were so close.
And watch poor Bill Farmer in the 06.
Oh my gosh. He was blowing chunks right there.
But he had, not a whole lot of options there. Tried to get under.
We gotta see an in-car of the 06.
Yeah, I just did the roof camera view of that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bill Farmer out.
This is so wonderful on the big screen, by the way. Oh my gosh. Where's my bucket? I gotta throw up here. Oh. You see the camera went out there. The camera went out for a second.
Yeah, when you're on your lid, you see that static.
And then it came back on. Oh, and then there's fire. Oh my gosh. Oh,
yeah,
terrible.
It's great television, but a bad night for Bill Farmer. Definitely not what he was looking for there. Or Dan Irvine, or Dan Jones.
Yep.
And Ken Hansen now also has to keep in mind he's probably got to consider himself on the hook for one incident.
Yeah, that was definitely just one of those deals where he came in a little too hard. The traffic was so tight, and he was like trying to get out of it, and the car kind of went right. Definitely. Yeah,
it looked like almost like he jabbed the brakes because you saw the way the nose kind of planted into the track.
He got spooked there, I think, a little bit. Definitely not what he wanted to do, and we know how clean Ken is, but that's close, tight racing. Once again, I say almost every week, early race and cold tire racing is the key to survival in stock car racing. It's
all right, and the pace car is off, and we're gonna get this thing reset.
But it's easier said than done. Easier to sit here drinking a cold Budweiser, watching my big screen.
I think our series admin Ryan Johnson just disconnected.
And that shouldn't have hurt the 9, and he is still clear. He definitely doesn't want to get another contact with the car, as per rule at FSB Racing. 2 incidents, and you have to park the car. So,
ouch! Ryan Johnson did in fact disconnect, but Isaac Johnson is still here. So,
Well, they do race at the same house. So,
yeah, exactly. And Slim Jim Gately
internet
smoked the
connections
tires
are
and popped up
always-
the track. Now he's getting
Wow.
a
I
peek
see
from.
a lot of smoke there. Ka-ching! Will Farmer, he was in the mix of a little bit of smoke and mirrors there, but good to go. And Rusty's car is getting it on here. Got to settle in here now, and now we see Dog Palmer in seventh place. Since me and Damien got still driving for Porsche, and as he takes a look on TG Reese here on the inside, and he
Pop's
will make
making
the
moves,
pass.
or Dog making moves early in the race here. Yeah, you see, he's
He's
got
driving
that.
the 911 Porsche there.
Sort of.
Since back in the day, of course, he bought a customer car and then he modified it and by the only way that he could do, and that's how he rolls. And that baby is ready for bear. And this the great Damien Godstilla and me and the Porsche 911 GT3. So last time we had stock cars simulated at FSB from Germany, and there we go.
All right, we got the Ed Fowler fan club here looking for an update. Ed got through that wreck with no issues. There he is. He is right behind young Will Farmer there, running 10th place. The 05 Bojangles machine.
Guys getting really into... I'm sorry, I didn't mean
so I say getting some pressure from the 99 of Pops Margison. As you this week we do have his classic Scotch blue Ford colors in place. I don't know what happened last week, but the problem is fixed.
Excellent. Well, that's how that is Pops. That's the iconic paint job. Now we look at the lead pack here. Everybody's getting in line. Isaac Johnson. Then we got a yellow out. Yellow is out. And who's that man, that winner last week? Bill Yarborough. That there's a stud right there. But we do cross the start finish under yellow, so we'll have to see what happened.
Not much. It was just a solo spin here for the 80 car. Let's see, he's just going along all by himself there, getting into turn 3. Drifted a little too high. Almost looked like he shifted there. I can't imagine why.
Everybody down pit road. The leaders down pit road. Yarborough. We didn't even mention him. Don't even know where he qualified. He just was kind of quiet. And that's how he does. We seen him pull off the win professionally last week. Here's the Real Tree Chevrolet down pit road all over Isaac Johnson. The 23 of Slim Jim Gately. And the 109 of Rick Bisconner running well. And there's that guy in the 29, Jeff Hale. Mama, there goes that man. We didn't talk about him either. And he's won so many races. And he's had a little drought here, kind of like a Jimmy Johnson type of drought. But when this guy gets on the money, you better watch out, folks. Oh, we got smoke and mirrors here on the pit road.
Smoke and mirrors.
Still fire. Smoke everywhere on the pit road there. Guys are burning it off. That pit road exit. Crazy.
Yeah, the first gear is pretty low here.
That's what we want to see here. Get some. Get some.
I'm not seeing quite as much smoke as you are, so maybe it's just that graphics pack
Puff,
you
puff, give, man.
I see a bunch of cars stayed out to get track position and lap lead. You see the 77 of Jonathan Jones, 101 of Tower Jeff Habak, and the 31 of Brad Otto.
This should be interesting.
Now we got Dan
we
Jones
got
joining us in the
Dan Jones
booth.
there.
How you
man.
guys doing?
Luck, buddy,
Another
man.
early exit. Sorry about that, man, but looks like you were just another innocent bystander there.
2 nights in a row, yes. All I can do is smile.
That's racing, man.
Yep.
It's amazing how.
Just
And
mind
that's
your own
a-
business, right? Just mind my own business. Got 140 laps to go, and we're on lap 2.
Well,
We
you
see
know,
two of our,
the thing is the mindset you have to have is you want to be a part of something that's got this kind of magnitude. But the reality is sometimes you get hammered. You're either the hammer or the nail, and sometimes you're the nail, and then you're the nail again, then you're nailed
Yep.
again. That's just the way it goes, and then all of a sudden, it'll turn. The worm will turn, man. You know, I mean, you know, if
This has been Deep Thoughts with Milt Winter Jr.
well, if you ever watched Platoon, you know, the worm has turned for you, man.
Well, we got 2 of those cars that stayed out have come in for their pit service. The 77 of
Gotta
Jonathan
embrace
Jones and
it.
31 of Brad Otto. 101 Jeff Habak. I'm sorry, Kim. We'll take the restart as the leader with Isaac Johnson
Attaboy, Jeff.
right behind him.
This should lap about half a lap, I think.
Yeah, basically Isaac's going to have to wait to the backstretch and then get on around because, yeah, obviously Jeff's on much older tires. 16-lap tires, that's not going to do him any favor.
Jim Ray in the house. Jim Ray still just fighting that knee surgery. Oh my gosh! And we got cars around.
Where? I don't see a caution.
And there's a caution
I
is
hear.
out. That
I know
was
it
the
is.
80 of Ed Finley and
Sam Young.
Sam Young around there. It looked like some warping there. At least from my screen, I'm not looking at. Okay, now I'm going to look. This is the beauty of having 3 screens up at once. I see live. Okay, now we're going to watch it. Well, you didn't catch it, so I was watching it. Man, I'm confused. Maybe 3 screens is too much for me.
Here we go. It was Ed Finley, and yeah, big
Okay.
warp problem, as you said. He got
And
right up there into his former teammate,
it looked
Brad
like
Otto.
warp from my view. Yep.
I didn't see where
folks,
Sam Young got involved, though.
But
Yeah,
the
Sam and the 23 Slim Jim. He got into the...
Oh, these are separate incidents here.
Yep. And
Yeah.
looks like Sam got into the back of Slim a little bit.
Well, folks, if when you hear the word warp, we're not talking about Star Trek. It's not warp 10. It's warp as far as the internet connection or computer failure. You're looking at 28 cars or whatever out on the track from all over the world and all on one server at one same time, and stuff happens.
And as you can see there,
Let's see,
our boss, Sam Young, there got into the back of Slim, your pick. So that curse is on you, Milty.
Yeah, that was
Curse
the
is on.
warp right there. The boss done wrecked him right there, and I'm sure. But Jim Ray would also feel like, he would say at the same time, when you're a league runner, owner, but you're still racing, you're a racer out there, you're racing hard, you make mistakes too, you hold yourself at
Oh,
a
yeah.
you hold yourself at a higher level because you're, running a league of this many guys, but at the same time, you're going to race and you're going to make mistakes.
He definitely has earned everybody's respect here, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, stuff happens. Looked like they were just trying to... Sam was thinking about following John Doucette in the 6, decided to get in behind Slim on the high line and just misjudged the braking there.
But
Looks like Slim didn't hit too hard, and it was a left side hit, so it might not affect him too much down the line here. See if we can
Well,
get a look at
and
Slim's
that's
car.
what the leaders of this league have always done is they've run the league, but they've also raced it. So
And you see, there's Slim's car. It doesn't look too much worse for the wear.
yeah. So this looks like a good time for me to
Have a butt.
take a Budweiser break. Milt Jr. sponsored by Budweiser, the king of beers. I'll be back.
Alright, so we got lights out on the pace car. Isaac Johnson back in the lead. Looks like the 101 of Jeff Habeck has in fact pitted. So he got his bonus points. And managed to keep the car in one piece through the restart, and now he's back on cycle with everybody.
Let's see if you're 54, right?
Yeah, Bill Yarborough. He's there nipping on the heels of your leader as the pace car is off. Green flag back in the air. The Ed Fowler fan club is laying it on thick through the Facebook chat here. And he's still hanging in there. He's moved up a spot to 9th. Ooh.
Tag the wall.
Yeah, him and Dave Simons both got a piece of wall. We'll ride on board with the Bojangles Chevrolet of Ed Fowler. As he, despite hitting the wall, he makes the move under the 109 of Rick Pisconer.
Yeah, that 72 can't keep up with him for some reason.
Yeah, the reason is he's fast.
Yeah, no doubt. 2 times faster.
Yeah,
than
he
everyone else
just
there.
he ran away and hid from me on Tuesday night. I had nothing for him. Early in the run, when I could keep up with him in the draft, in the first run, he made one mistake. I got under him. He recovered. He drove right back by on the outside, and then it was off into the sunset.
Well,
he's
one
got
of the
that.
best followers I've ever seen is Bill Yarborough.
Yeah, he's
And
got to be examining that line that Isaac's
he's
running.
Probably the best I've ever seen at examining. They're guys that just know how to run up front and stay there, but Bill is a watcher, and he watches and learns and analyzes, and he breaks his opponent down. And I would not underestimate the 54 here right now.
But you see, Isaac's still got that line mastered, that high arcing entry. Just doesn't abuse the tires. Extremely late apex, so he's just on the throttle and gone. Yeah, he's pulling away. He hung it out a little bit there, but he's... 54's hanging with him so far, but we'll see how this plays out if we get a long green flag run.
Every single corner and every lap, Bill is going to analyze, and that's what he do. Meanwhile, we got opportunities for a lot of cars here, and the Porsche of Don Dog Palmer up to 4th and running strong. He texted me and sent me pictures of the car, and it was, he had tornadoes blowing around up there in Indiana, and but he was talking about running Pike's Peak Tuesday night, so he got definitely got, and he is working the 29 here pretty hard. That car is really dialed in tonight. We see what Dog can do on long distance races. Shorter races like this are to win against these guys is very hard, but he's definitely got podium finishes and top fives, and he's that's what he's looking at.
See, that second pack is where all the action is right now. Is your two leaders are just pulling away. 2.5 seconds over third place Jeff Hale.
Well, you can see the cream of the crop, but we got great racing on behind them, and all these guys want to get on TV here, and they want to get on that podium.
I don't know if Ed Fowler just got a little loose there, or if he got a piece of the wall, but a bit of wiggle off turn 2 there.
Mr. Bojangles still hanging in there in the top 10, 8th, and these guys are tooth and nail right here. They're going at it. This is great racing. A lot of it is aero too, and being out front, and not having cars that you have to worry about running in the back of. So you have to get out of it just a hair early. These leaders are definitely have their free will burning here, but these guys are they're on the 405 freeway in LA right now at 160 miles an hour.
Yeah, 109 looking underneath the 53 of T.G. Reese.
Ed Fowler defending the world.
Oh no, that's Will Farmer. Sconner and Will Farmer's car looks the same from a distance. Yep. Yeah, so young Will Farmer moving up a spot.
Booth. He was very excited tonight. He's in a hornet's nest right here. These guys are so intense, gripping the wheel. This stuff is, definitely, getting their attention right
Ooh,
here.
Ed Feller gets loose off turn 4 there. He was trying to work on the 53 of T.G. Reese, who seems to be just falling backwards right now. Probably killed the tires. And it's coming back to haunt him, and that didn't help Ed's car much at all either. You can see he's sideways through 1 and 2.
Rick Castle makes the pass there.
Yeah, he's just got to back it off, get his rhythm back, and try and claw those positions back. Meanwhile, we got Ken Hansen taking a look at Dog, who's still reeling in the 29.
I was looking at the track info, and there's really no info. I mean, give me some,
That's a 1 mile D. Oh, Dave Simons smacks the outside wall there.
Yeah, but I want to see, how much banking there is here. It's very, very flat.
Yeah, it looks like about 18 degrees tops. Oof. Yeah, Ed Fowler's car is getting to be more and more of a handful. Dave Simons just knocked the right side completely off of his.
Definitely.
And you can see now, Isaac has saved enough tires. Well, Billy Arbro tried to get around him. Now Isaac's starting to just stretch out that lead.
Well, I tell you, Bill's going to go, okay, why is this happening? Next time I need to do something different if he gets a caution.
Yeah, sometimes if you can get a caution and you learn what you did wrong the first time, you can adjust and stick with them.
I didn't pay attention to pit stop time and how many laps we have on fuel, so I guess we're going to be surprised here when they pit, unless you guys were paying attention.
Ooh,
we got
smoke on the front stretch.
And we got the yellow flag.
Caution out. Looks like it was Chet Barkin.
Chet Barkin. STP, the Racer's Edge. See what happened to Chet here. Big fella from Sacramento, California. I'm a pretty big guy, but he's bigger. 6'5". I think 6.
Let's see here. He was racing with the 101 of Jeff Habbock there in the STP machine, and well,
Looks like
they got together off turn 4, and we'll just leave it at that. I'm not sure if he came down or Tower came up or somewhere in between, but it looks like no damage to the 68 Pontiac. He just goes for a spin and gets it rolling again.
Oh boy, Evan Castle missed his pit stall, had to back up. I think he ran over a crew member there. I'm not sure, but no, he's okay. No harm, no foul. Good thing it's not real, but he had to go way back there. A lot of room on these pit stalls. The car in between has been disconnected, but he slid way through his stall there, Evan Castle in the 55.
Looks like Sam Young retired from
Freaking go
11th
green.
place.
Oh, I did not know that.
Bob Dixon, long time in the pit road there. The other SDP oil treatment. SDP, the racer's edge. He was in P3 there.
It's like Brad Otto stayed out to get himself a Dave Marcus point.
1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. Brad Otto, U.S. Marines. Fresno boy, that's where I live. Dave Simon's back down pit road.
Yeah, he has extensive damage to fixing that car. Not surprised. Probably had to cut it short to not lose a lap.
Do you feel dizzy? Do you feel faint? Don't die on me, Private. That would break my heart.
Yeah, topping off, or maybe just fixing a little more damage.
Yeah,
Go to Mopar car.
Mark DeSenza on the chat saying Isaac is just flying. I mean, he is untouchable right now. They got nothing for him. They better figure it out, or he's just gonna smoke them like a choo-choo train right here.
I am so embarrassed.
Boss, man, you know, I mean, we were just talking about that. You know, Jim Ray, longtime boss, he's had a few wrecks too. You know, you're out there racing. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. You know, we all wreck.
Unfortunately,
We're
somebody
about
else is the
green.
one that got nailed. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Yeah, you
All right,
know,
take care, Sammy.
Ryan is no longer admin. I'm going to be filling in. He's not- he
dude,
dropped.
don't put that pressure on yourself. It's you know.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
saw Ryan got
we're
dropped.
going green here, man.
Yeah, we are green.
Well, you know, that's type of people that run this league try to hold a high esteem. But it's tough, you know, if you're going to be a league boss and you're going to race hard. Nobody's perfect. You're going to make a mistake. And, you know, league bosses have to make decisions and run the show and lead by example. But sometimes you lead by example by screwing up. Because everybody does.
Okay, you're getting one for that.
Well, really, you know, I mean, you got
It's
to.
not about the screw up, it's about how you handle it. And
Exactly.
yeah, definitely handling it right.
Absolutely. That's my point.
And there we got the old Milwaukee
Okay, here
27
we go.
there of Dan Irvine. We see the damage to the rear end of his car. And he's, oh, wow, slideways through 1 and 2. Hangs on to it, but, you know, he's got a handful with that bent up back end.
Yeah, that's definitely going to get looser and not better. Pops Markson, what a great run last week. Once again, fighting for the top 10, keeping his car clean.
You see, there he is on the left side in the Scotch Blue 99 car. Looks like he's done some body work to the right side of that car.
He's as old as NASCAR is, you know. I mean, pretty old. He's older than me, so I can say that, even though I'm pretty old, you know.
Yeah, you can see the right side of that car is held together with some of that Scotch Blue tape. He's definitely gotten a piece of the wall.
Slim Jim Gately with a beat-up piece is really fighting back, duking it out with Rich Castle here, and
looks like he's got that spot, and he's going to move on forward. Yeah, Slim's car, it looks good. I don't see a gap between the hood and the fender, so he must not have hit all that hard on that left side.
Rick has done nothing but run great, clean, and great addition to the league here. And he's fighting, man, and having fun. I mean, that's what you want to do in sim racing, is have fun, you know. Give it your best and live with it. Good days, bad days.
You know, I've had my share.
DG Reese, Gold Bandit, ding!
You see, 23 is, yeah.
Slim's starting to feel jiggy here. He's got the feel of the car, the damaged car. He's still got some speed, and you know the sim is funky.
Sometimes you can see from that angle there, in the middle of the corner, you can see just that little gap, and off the exit there too. A little gap between the fender and the door on the left side. Yeah, so it's not heavy damage. It didn't affect the spoiler. It didn't affect the nose. So he should be okay. And see, he is in fact making some moves.
Wow, that is close contact. Let's see some in-car here, bro.
Sure thing. That's right on board with Slim Jim.
Okay, let's go.
You see, he comes up next on the 05 car, Ed Fowler. So fan club gets a good view of the Bojangles machine.
He's taking the highlight in, but
look out, 124 mirror. Looking underneath.
Inside, you got Rick Castle on the inside. You got to make sure Butter's talking to you. Inside, still inside. And these guys have spotters in their ear. Inside, still inside. You can't clear them. Inside.
See, Ryan Johnson manages to get back on the track.
Plus, you're looking
many laps down.
Okay, clear. Spotter's telling you clear now. Rick got loose there on the inside, so now you start working on the next car here. Slim dedicated to that high end, using all the track. But his car is not what it was. He's going to take him outside here. But he's still got Ryan Johnson on the outside. Got to be mindful. Got Ryan on the outside here. Okay, here comes Rick Castle now.
Hey, Ryan's not going to get in anybody's way. Remember, Ryan is many, many laps down after that disconnect.
But his car is still fast, so he's going to let you buy it at the right time here. And it's going to be right now. Watch this. He's going to let him buy it right now. This is called race speak right here. As a driver, you know the language and what they're going to do. You can see how they're going to go. So that was it right there. That hurts Rick Castle right there because Rick wasn't able to make that same pass right there. So he lost about 5-6 car lengths. You can see that in the rearview mirror.
I see Slim Jim up to 8th place now. Seems to have stalled out a little bit as he regroups and gets back to work on the 05 car.
Slim's trying to get that. Now he's clear. He's trying to charge the corner a little bit more. He's still in the draft here. 1.5 is your draft distance. Now he's working it. I'm still looking at the tires. He's probably got a gauge out telling him what is my right front tire temperature right now. If I get up to 220 or 230, I'm in a world of hurt. I want to keep that thing right about 200, 210. Samuel on the chat. I'm very sorry, Doris. But,
That just means he gets to put on a show. Come on.
But he's on the show right now.
He's looking underneath the 05.
Beat up car, and it shows you the greatness of Slim Jim Gailey. He's working Ed Fowler right now. And here comes Rick Castle now. Ladies and gentlemen, these are pro sim racers right here. This stuff is not easy.
Brad Otto ducked out early. Looks like he had some connection issues. Tough break there, Brad, but he got up front, got some laps led.
Yeah, tried to make it last.
Oh, and he joins us in the booth too. Hey, Brad.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's the brakes. It's just like engines.
So you will live forever, Brad.
Copy that, Bill.
Yeah, just like engines blow in real race cars, sometimes the connections have other things in mind for us here.
Here comes Castle again on the inside. Look at that in-car. Okay, now we're looking at the hood, but I'm seeing, when you see that car come up in your mirror and you see that purple Crown Royal car coming up on your 6 right there, that gets your attention, man. This is great stuff. Now we're going copter cam here.
Ooh, there's heavy engine smoke through turn 1 and 2. That's the 27.
We got a fire there.
27 is blown up.
Dan Irvine with early damage.
He's trying to limp it back to the pits and trying not to bring out a caution. And it looks like he succeeded.
Great couple of seasons for Dan. What a fantastic member of the league, and he's got speed, and he's been battling to try to get a Friday win. Like we were talking before the broadcast, how hard.
Ooh, Rick Castle gets all kinds of squirrely off too.
Oh, come on, son, get out of that thing.
Yeah, fortunately that's not fire. That's just engine smoke, and that motor has expired.
Smoke another one, and the caution doesn't come out.
Yep, he managed to keep it well clear of the racing groove as that motor expired. Apparently didn't lay down enough oil for NASCAR to bring out the caution.
Slim Jim Gailey still. This is a great battle with him and Ed Fowler. Ed Fowler is just.
Ooh, squirrely off too there for Ed.
There. I'm the kiss of death, but I'm still going to say it anyway. Just watching the progression of Ed Fowler, and he got loose again. That thing is, Mr. Bojangles is doing the bunny hop in the pea patch.
Meanwhile, that allows the 53 to get around the 23 of Slim Jim Gately there. So Slim keeping off the 05.
Wow.
Cost him a spot. Wow. 53 looking underneath, and it looks like that might be the pick that Slim needs.
TG race. Ding. Oh, there's contact, and they're sideways.
Oh, Ed's blinking. Ed's starting to blink out.
What a great fight by Ed Fowler, though. I mean, he's just really continuing to grow his skill level and competitiveness in this professional league here. And it's tough, but everybody shares everything here at FSB, and there are no secrets, no smoke and mirrors, teammates and non-teammates. Everybody shares, what they're doing on the track, but then it comes down to, what you do on the track, but Ed's falling back here now, but Feel great battling. I mean, that's what you live for.
Yeah, he's probably not done his tires a whole lot of favors with all those slides and catches.
Exactly.
So he's going to start falling back.
And
Slim
that's
Jim
why
is...
he's falling back.
Slim's picked his way under the 53 of TG Reese. Sets his sights on the 108 of Dog Palmer.
You know, Slim is down on horsepower. He's got damage or horsepower.
I think that car is fine. I think it's fine. It was a left side. It was a left side rear end hit. I think he's doing just fine. That's just he's picking
Mark
through that traffic.
Said, Slim is a master. He knows what he's doing. Absolutely.
Meanwhile,
these guys work together as teammates. They know what's up.
Meanwhile, Will Farmer, P5 in the 95. He was real nervous. He didn't know how he was going to run this track when we were talking to him earlier, and looks like he's just observed what some of these veterans around him have been doing. And,
we did say a couple things that
we gave him a few pointers there.
Well, we were just talking about throttle control and what we saw Slim Jim Gately doing in practice, and trying to transfer that because he asked for help.
But we have caution on the track, and it looks like Chet Barkin again.
Yeah, like Mark said, I'm not sure anyone's going to touch the 72. He's on rails in he's on a plane.
Here we go.
He can't complain.
We got 68 just lost it all by himself right in front of Isaac.
Right in front of him. Isaac must have been...
yeah. I got a lot of things I could say, but they're probably not PG, so. Oh, okay. He was pooping peach seeds right there.
I'm in cockpit view of his car right now to see what I see.
And that would hurt,
Yep, so he just barely missed him.
Oh, that'll make
We'll take a look at it from that view.
Again.
Here is what Isaac saw.
I want to see that on my big screen here. Okay.
Oops, the wrong one up. Here, we'll do it from Isaac's view. I accidentally had Chet's view up.
Oh my gosh, when you watch this on the big screen,
you see, he saw him starting to get loose.
The quality is
went up
so
high
awesome.
on the outside. Real lucky there. He saw it coming. I think he backed off, waiting for it to happen, because
he was coming straight to the wall.
Yeah,
right?
if he had just matted the throttle, he would have gone right into him.
Oh my gosh!
There's that foresight to see that, and he's that far enough ahead. Nobody's gonna nail him in the back end.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, just watching it on the 56-inch. Wow.
You bragging about the size of your TV again?
No, it's not how big it is. It's how you use it.
That's right. I coaxed that Miltism out of it, and I have no shame.
Yeah, you did.
PG-13.
Okay, so we're just barely past the halfway here. I've never even thought about what the fuel windows are.
Well, this is a one-stopper from here. I would split it.
Okay, all right.
That's what we did Tuesday night with, we had a 70-lap race because we run half of this. So we just split it into 35-lap runs. So from here, looks like we're going to get restart with, restart at lap 73, so that's...
Well, check it out.
A little less than that, so it's going to be about, 33, some odd laps to go. To split it, rather.
there's those chasers again. Both of them, the 54 and the 9, are great race managers.
And by the way, don't look now, but who's in the top 5? The 20. Oh, there's some serious confusion on the track. Is what? Okay, yeah. You saw it there live. I don't know what was going on with the 68. It looks like he either blinked out or retired right on the track. But anyway, the 23, Slim Jim Gately in the top 5. Within striking distance of the 72. If anybody's got something for him, you know it's Slim. Also, Ken Hansen has bounced back from that early incident to take P3.
That's my boy right there, that 23. Get it on here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm on a roll here tonight, Mark. We could, the Veltisms, I'll take them out of the woodshed here. Let's go. It's all about the action we're seeing on the track. And we are green. That's good.
Yeah, we are back, yep. John Dog Palmer there in 5th place. Got that Porsche power working for him tonight.
You lost. You lost me. Porsche is back in FSB since Milt Jr. was the last guy to drive a Porsche stock car. Thank you. I can't even remember who painted it for me, but it was a replica of a Porsche my dad drove, and we got Porsche back in the fold here. Do us.
Do you know what that means?
I can't remember.
It's basically you asked me.
Well, why you're a smart brother, and
yeah, it sounds all ominous, like you hate me or something. But no, it's you asked me.
Well, by the way, Ramstein rocks, man.
Okay, Shannon speaks a little German here. Says, "You have asked me and I've not answered."
Okay.
Yeah, she can recite it. It sounds.
Well, my dad did go to Germany one time to get an award, and he did drive for Porsche, so that was kind of the lineage when I sim raced. I wanted a Porsche car, and the dog even has the monster on the back of his car there, so I appreciate that.
Well, I see the 29 of Jeff Hale is just having an uncharacteristic struggle tonight. Looks like he's falling back into the clutches of TG Reese right now in that 29 machine. It is not Miller time for Jeff Hale tonight.
Well, that's the way sim racing
Ooh,
is.
and 53 catches some wall.
Get on a roll, and these guys are constantly pushing, and competition is professional in this league, and it's not easy. Quickly, you can find yourself struggling. I know from experience. Oh, I won some stuff, but yeah, that was then.
Meanwhile, they've pulled away from Slim, so maybe that damage is slowing him down a bit. But this run, 54, Bill Yarborough is sticking right with the 72 of Isaac Johnson.
He is. I'm telling you, this guy is a learner. He's adapts and keeps the pressure on with good, solid execution. And he is not here to finish second. But he has finished second a lot, but that's because he's always right there in contention, and he's been following this guy and watching him, and as the venerable pro that he is, he's starting to, it's hard. It's hard for Isaac too. It's sim racing. You talk about like in real racing, you get different set of tires or whatever, but
Yeah, we don't get that here.
you don't get that here.
True story, I won a race at Darlington where I beat the guy. I finished second. Yeah, I killed him on green flag runs twice. And he claims after the race, yeah, that second time I got a bad set of tires. I had to bite my tongue when and not ask him, oh yeah, then what happened to the first
possible.
set? Yeah, I knew it wasn't possible. I knew he was full of it. But if the second set was bad, then what was wrong with the first one that I also beat him on that run? So yeah, it's not something we have to deal with. We don't have to deal with random punctures.
It's about what you do on the track.
Yeah, the only random failure we have is the engine, and that's it, and the gears, of course.
But then again, now we're starting to see.
Ed Fowler connection problems again.
Get to going here. He's getting back in his rhythm. Bill following him, he's going to be going.
Young Will Farmer working on the 108 here, Dog Palmer. McQueen's trying to make a move on your Porsche, buddy.
Well, this is a great run for Will.
There he goes.
He's had some bad luck. Here comes Rick Castle again. The 124 is not going to be denied. Crown Royal is flowing in the house here. Once again, we see the great driving skill of Rick Castle. It's not always about how you winning races, how you race around other people that earns you respect in this league. And we see the 124 has done that from the beginning of his career to this point, which is several years now. He's established in this league, and he's taking a look. This is a great battle here for P5.
Yeah, I thought he might have run into one there, but he wisely backed out of it rather than making a dive bomb out of it.
Oh,
tries to get the runoff too.
Look how close they are! Oh, woo! You can see the hairs on the back of Will's neck there, right there, and now Will's feeling the pressure.
Looks like he might just let him go into turn one. Yep.
And he does. That smart pull there.
But he might be looking to pull the crossover.
Absolutely.
No, he just runs up on the bumper and slides into place. He just didn't quite have the room to pull the crossover there, but still a strong run for the 95 car. And still quite a long way to go. And meanwhile, the 54 of Billy Yarborough has fallen off from your leader, Isaac Johnson, but into the clutches of the 9 car.
Exactly, and the 9 of Ken Hansen is just another guy that rolls the same way that Bill does. And Bill was trying to just use a little extra to stay up with the 72, and now he's falling back. Tire temp, tire wear is so critical at the highest level here. It's crazy. I mean, you're finding yourself starting to push a little more, and you're like, I saved my tires, man. I'm good. But here comes that man, you know. And you just can't deny the dominance of the 72 here. Isaac Johnson
Absolutely.
That car is on rails. His tire wear usage and patience He didn't try to blow him off. He just kept him in his
You
mirror.
didn't what now?
Blow him off.
Blow him
Oh, what?
away.
Well, you know, I didn't mean anything by that.
Away, Milty. There's a difference.
Oh, well, you know.
Keep it PG. Come on.
Your mind is, you know, your own, you know. Blow him away, okay? You know, that's what I meant, you know.
Meanwhile, Ken Hansen has caught and is looking to do something with that 54 car. Ken has clearly saved his tires a little better, and I think he will make the move in the next lap or two here.
Looking at last lap, Wolf Farmer 28.9, best lap 28.4. So they're running at this point with this short tire wear still, and not a huge draft. Okay, and 29.005. So they're definitely getting tire drag already. They're battling. These guys aren't laying around and just, you know, taking a Sunday drive. They're pushing hard. But the 72 of Isaac Johnson has been able to, let's look at what kind of lap times he's running by himself without much draft. Isaac Johnson, 28.7, best lap 28.2. You can see the tire drag is about 0.5, half a second, but his overall and delta are a second faster than everybody else.
Yeah, he's just got this joint figured out.
Let's go in car with Isaac a little bit here.
Oh, see Ed Fowler looking underneath the O2 car,
Okay.
trying to make some moves. So the Ed Fowler fan club wants me to put the camera on the Ed Fowler car and say Ed Fowler's name in an Ed Fowler sentence. So is that enough Ed Fowler for the Ed Fowler fan club, Ed Fowler?
Dude, this awesome guy, and he is, I mean, he's the shiznit, man.
The shiznit, there you go. I'm going to ring Milty up for one there. We're working on number 20 now.
Watching in car with Isaac Johnson while you're doing that. As a driver, I'm just watching him marveling. He's right down to the line, using all of the track all the way up to the wall. Smooth as a smooth summer's eve right here. Just that right down to the line. Smooth as glass, right up to the wall, using every inch of the track. Listen to the throttle control. Blip, 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 down. Let the car roll in the center. Let's see, do I think he's using brake here? Maybe just, yeah, I don't think so.
He's definitely not braking in 1 and 2, I guarantee that. Maybe just a little bit in 3 and 4.
It's just lifting the gas, but it's not about charging the corner. It's about lifting a little bit early and carrying great corner speed and great exit speed. Get on that gas. It's a machine there. Watch it. You can replay it over and over again. This is one of the greatest NASCAR 2003 sim racers that's out there right now. So you want to aspire to go fast and turn left. You better watch this right here. That's how
Also
it's
quite
done.
the go-karter, too.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, we are getting close to the pit window here. In fact, I already saw the 77 of Jonathan Jones down pit road. So I'd say in the next 5 to 10 laps, you're going to look for cars making their final pit stop, assuming we go green all the way.
What's the pit window? 30,
Well,
34, 35?
Well, it's more than that, but with the 70 lap run left that we had, you want to split it into 35.
Yeah, okay.
30 to 35.
So they're definitely in the window there. 23 is Slim Jim Gailey. Box, box, box.
That is exactly what I would do in his situation. I'd want to be sure to split it exactly in half.
Absolutely, yeah.
Isaac's trying to protect his position. He knows how fast he is. He knows the lead he has. He's going to protect it by staying out a couple laps just so he doesn't get caught down a lap if a caution comes out during the pit cycle.
Isaac Johnson into the lead. He can dictate what he wants to do here with a great lead. And here he goes. The leader is on pit road.
Here we go. Yeah, he follows Billy Yarbrough. Billy Yarbrough came in first. So Isaac had to follow suit, knowing he was going to lose too much time.
54 miles an hour for Isaac Johnson.
Yeah, Isaac had to follow suit with Yarbrough pitting there.
Great job. Let's watch him in car coming into right in the stall. Beautiful execution. 4 tires.
Apparently, the Ed Fowler fan club has dubbed me the god of commentating. I accept my crown.
You are the shiznit, dude. I mean, I thank you so much for the hard work you do, and
I thank you. And then to answer their questions,
how cool you make this look, man. It's all you, man.
To answer the questions, I'm Shawn. He's Milt.
Yeah, we're the mouths. He's the work. Excellent. In-car, of course, that's what I was watching on the live feed. Excellent, beautiful pit stop.
Yarbrough gets a piece of the wall there.
Yarbrough's pushing now. Isaac Johnson has executed flawlessly. Billy Yarbrough's won so many races. He's one of the best in the world in 2003 sim racing, and Isaac Johnson is putting a whooping on him right now.
You see that huge? There's the difference there. It's almost a full straightaway. Isaac just he executed the pit stop, and he came out. Most importantly, not boxed in by traffic. Like saw Billy Yarbrough had to get through some lap cars there.
Yeah, it's just that's the way it goes when you're not in the lead.
But there's always a big but, right? These guys are tail end of the lead lap right now.
Ding! Can I get one for that? Or
Sure. And to answer another question there, it is the third spelling there, Daniel. It's S-H-A-W-N. Should all be there in the description of the video, by the way. Oh, no, it's not on the live link. There you go. It was on the one I posted earlier. Yeah, I can't find Ed on the track. Oh, there we go. There's Ed from Fan Club.
In P3 in the Scotch Blue Ford. What happened there? Is he still got a pit?
Ooh, someone just smoked in there.
We see smoke on the track there. Pops Martin down pit road out of P3. He's extended that fuel window. That was a great move by the old man there, and I say that because I'm an old man too, and this guy's my hero, man. Pops Martin down pit road.
Meanwhile, there's your leader, Rick Bisconner,
he's got so many grandkids, I don't even think I can count them, you know. What a great dude.
Yeah, the 109 staying out
Shout
so
out
far.
to his son, Toby Morrison. It's the race here. Come on, Pops. Dog in the 108 Porsche exiting pit road. Dave Simons, solid run here, finding himself in 13th. This guy is fast, and as Dog comes out, this is great pro racing. I mean, you want to be a part of something like this. And these guys are all really good, you know. I mean, and find yourself at P13. Hey, Dave Simons he's won a lot of stuff, and
we're still waiting for all the pit stops to cycle through.
So
when they do, here. Isaac Johnson will resume the lead, but even if we catch a caution here, he'll still be P3.
Ryan Johnson, you know, procreator of the 72 there.
And your leader, 109, Rick Pisconer, down pit road.
His dad, you know. And he's letting cars by there. But is Ryan Johnson going to try a field thing here?
No, Ryan's many laps down. He is.
We've seen him
about 45 laps down.
Pull a wabbit out of his hat. You know?
Ryan Johnson's 45 laps down, Milty. That's it. You're getting a Miltism.
Well, you know, I don't have time to watch that, you know. But he's looking real good there.
Yeah, he got disconnected early in the race. Meanwhile, Jeff Hale should inherit the lead.
Oh, my gosh. That sucks.
And Pisconer's down the
trying
way.
to cycle through and talk about it. Some people we haven't talked about. Jonathan Jones and the Armor All. I love Armor All, man. You know,
is that what you've been drinking?
I definitely greased up my work truck here lately, and with Armor All, and
there we go.
That stuff looks great, man. He's a P8 now, and fighting a good fight here.
So Isaac Johnson cycles back to the lead, and Jeff Hale hits pit road from the lead. And it's right back where we were, with Billy Yarborough will be in second and Ken Hansen third. Slim Jim Gately still holding on to fourth place there once he passes Hale in the pits.
Shawn is the natural, Melty is Melty. That's pretty much the way it is, you know. Rick Castle, I mean, he's when he goes to sleep tonight, he's going to be thinking, I had a ton of fun, dude. Because he has been battling cars all night. And him and Wolf Farmer are getting it. And they're fighting for a top 5 here. And, man, that feeling is, you know, that get your attention, man. That's why you do this. And just a great run so far for Rick Castle, battling all night.
And we give the people what they want. We got the 05 of Ed Fowler working on the 77 of Jonathan Jones. 4 position. That's for 7th.
Ed creeping up on him. Let's go in car here with Ed Fowler. See what he's seeing. He's tracking up on the Rick Pisconer here.
Meanwhile, if Isaac checked out, let me focus the left side on the battle with Billy Yarborough and Ken Hansen.
Jonathan Jones, I'm sorry. None of them are using quite as wide a line as Isaac is. That's something to think about as the driver. Isaac's entry line into the corner Okay, at turn 1 they are. See, Ed Fowler really working the throttle very well here.
Yeah, the difference is when Isaac gets down to that late apex in 1 and 2, he's just gone. He just launches off that. Everybody else
really
is
settles.
Everybody else is
in the
binding
settle-
up there and having to slow
Exactly.
further.
It settles in the center of the corner and it launches out. These guys are not right down to that line. See about a car length difference. If you go in car with the leader, you see them taking it right down to that line on the center. Here comes Rick Biscotter all over the tail fin of Ed Fowler.
Well, Rick's
He
got the
wants
freshest
some.
tires on the track right now.
Yeah, he wants to go here. Get some. Come on. Get some, son. In car with Rick Biscotter. He's all over Mr. Bojangles. Dance, baby, dance. I'm all over you. Come on, let's go. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, great save there. Did you hear that?
I turn away for a second and Milt loses his
Ed
mind.
Fowler, you can hear the tires just crunching as he was going sideways.
He'll swing wide. He'll catch
And
a little bit of wall.
Biscotter's going to get him. He realizes he's beat, and the car is, he almost lost it there. Great save by Ed Fowler.
Ed's tires are wearing down. Rick's got fresher ones because he stayed out
Dude,
so long.
that thing was slideways, man. That was the bunny hop at the pea patch. That,
Meanwhile,
man, yeah.
there's your move for second place.
you
Ken
need a
Hansen
diaper
working
for
on
that,
54.
man.
Need a diaper for that. I think Sam called it, or maybe it was
Well,
Mark, but Milty's going for the Miltism record tonight.
Well, Doug Palmer, he's paralyzed from the waist down. What a great attitude he has. He talks about long distance races. He goes, well, I got an advantage against you guys, because you guys got to go to the bathroom, but I got my diaper, And,
He's got a catheter, but yeah.
catheter, when you talk about the character of the people
Oh yeah.
in this league, and I mean, you would think that's not something to laugh about, but when he brings it up, and it's like, don't worry about it, man.
And speaking of Dog, it looks like he's going to work on the 05 Ed Fowler next. Tight racing there into 3, but he gets the job done. And yeah, Dog, as Milt mentioned, Dog is paralyzed from the waist down after an accident the year before I was born, 1977. So he's been paralyzed almost 42 years now, and he races the same wheel I use, only he's got hand controls on it. TSW, Thomas Super Wheel, built him a special rig.
Yeah,
Throttle and brake are on the levers.
Absolutely custom. Well, we've been texting each other all week, talking about the weather, and he likes the flight simulator too, and talking about bombing where I live in Fresno. I'm gonna fly a B-52 over there and bomb your ass.
Dang.
Like, cool, just don't hit my liquor store,
And we got a backlog of questions in the chat here. It says, Shawn, Mr. God of Commentating, what do you like to do when you're not blessing the world with your beautiful commentating? What do I like to do, or what do I do? I mean, one of those, not all of those are equally suitable to broadcasting, but yes, I am also a racer here. That's probably my favorite thing to do that's PG. But don't just race, use some, do some other games here and there. Mostly chase after the 3 kids. Try not to lose my sanity.
Yeah, two twins too there.
Yeah, usually there's two when it's twins. And you see Ken Hansen has moved into P2 there. Another solid run for the 9 car, looking to make a go at the championship.
God just said fighting in 12th place there. Get yourself a Pepsi, but Scarborough and Ken Hansen, as we get down to 5 to go here, this is the real deal here. And they're battling for position.
Yeah, Isaac Johnson is just in another zip code altogether. 7 seconds up on these guys.
Yeah, the battle here is Yarbrough and Ken Hansen. This is the show here.
You gotta look for some other position battles on the track. I'm
and other
not sure where they are. Hard to tell with the lappers, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much the only battle on the track. 54 in the 9.
Rick Biscotter gets around Rick Castle.
Is that for position? Yeah, that is. Okay, so that's the last position battle on the track, on the lead lap at least. And again, those fresh tires, he just makes short work of them.
Will Farmer's still trying to hang on and get a top 5 here with these older studs here. This is a defining moment for Will Farmer here. If he can make this happen, this would be a great finish for him after some disappointment.
See, the guys here in the chat seem to think I was referring to some impure things there. I don't know where they get these dirty minds from. I was clearly referring to stamp collecting. I mean, but you can't talk about that around kids.
There you go. And it's still not over. Jeff Barkin, the lap car in between, he's getting out of the way, but oh boy, here comes Rick Biscotter.
Wow, Biscotter ran him down from way back too.
And that
shows you what difference the tires make.
He wants a piece of Will Farmer. This ain't over. White flag is out.
Yeah, white flag in the air, and okay, the people want it. The people want to hear Milty say Cubs win.
How about those Dodgers, man?
You are not gonna get a California boy to say Cubs win.
No, I'm a Dodger fan. You can forget that.
Meanwhile, Rick Biscotter gets around McQueen there.
Great battles along the track. We got a battle for 12th place between John Doucette and Jeff Hale. Coming back to the line, they're battling it out.
At the line, it is Doucette. 6 car holds him off.
Great battle for 12th place. Pro Racing here.
Why can't I find Isaac again?
Pops Markinson, I don't know what happened to the last pit stop, but he definitely was right there. Slim Jim Gately, a P4 after damage. Great battle. Doris, your son definitely battled back for a nice finish. What could have been.
There we go.
That was my boy there, and had that not happened, but that's racing,
You see Isaac burning him down there on the apron.
Jeff Havoc getting a finish, which is definitely, as a early new sim racer, a pro league, those are things you grab onto. Their car still running. Heck, man, this is hard. Isaac Johnson burning him off. Smoke him if you got him, son. The engineer, student, go-kart driver.
Yep, home from college, so he's gonna kick our asses on Friday nights for a little while.
And this guy is world class. I don't care what sim or go-kart or race car. I'm telling you, if there's anybody out there watching that would like to give a guy a try in a real race car, that's the guy right there in our league.
Carol Hansen, congrats Ken Hansen for finishing third, but doesn't realize
He's young
he actually.
and he's badass.
Carol, he was actually second. He got around Yarborough there at the end.
Great job, Kenny.
Yeah, so Isaac Johnson, your winner. Ken Hansen, second. Bill Yarborough rounding out your podium. Slim Jim Gately bouncing back for fourth. And Rick Visconner charges through the field on those fresh tires, brings it home with the top five. Will Farmer brings it home sixth in the McQueen machine. Rick Castle, last car on lead lap, P7, strong run for him all night in the 124. John the Dog Palmer, Porsche power suits him well. The top 10, eighth place. Yes, I've learned from Milt that Porsche has two syllables.
The factory, if you say Porsche, I'll, I mean, that's...
I will hear it from Milt if I say Porsche again. Yeah. Anyway, Milty, you want to go gather up your podium finishers there for the post-race show?
Yep.
All right, so Jonathan Jones, 77 car, brings it home ninth. Top 10 rounded up by Diamond Dave Simons in the 02. Ed Fowler, the crowd favorite tonight, brings it home 11th place. John Doucette, 12th. Jeff Hale couldn't get it together tonight. I don't know if he had damage early on or something, but struggled all night, brings it home 13th place. Pops Marguson, 14th. T.G. Reese, 15th, and I didn't get the song on the picture there. T.G. Reese, Jeff Habeck, Chet Barkin, Ryan Johnson with a connection problem tonight. 55 of Evan Castle and Bob Dixon, 43, rounding out your top 20. And yeah, Milty's down there gathering up your podium finishers. I forgot to turn on my fill light, so my green screen wasn't working right. Yes, Carol, yeah, posted too quick. Yeah, Ken had a great run tonight. Yeah, early incident, had to bounce back from that, but strong run if you're going to go for a championship. Don't know if he got any laps led tonight, but second place is good. Meanwhile, Milty, let's see, has he got everybody? Has he even moved? Yeah, he's still showing in the channel. Milt. Let's see if the standings have been updated yet. Yeah, those are still from last week. So coming in tonight, Bill Yarborough had the point lead. Probably still going to hold on to it with Ken Hansen moving to second. Cody Dawson didn't take the start tonight. Yeah, you'll see me. You won't see Milty because he's not here in the room. Ed Fowler, so sorry for the hoodlums. Come on, that was some quality entertainment there. I was having to duck out and laugh every once in a while here instead of key the mic. Milty finally down there to gather up her finishers. I'm quite dashing. Oh, well, my wife thinks so. What? Yeah, she just gave you a weird look. Chat says I'm dashing. There you go. Apparently, there's a bunch of firefighters that know Ed watching us tonight. There may be some alcohol involved, so it's probably the beer goggles talking. We have a picture of Milt. Well, if you follow go to FSB's Facebook page there, and you see the initial post I made about this. You'll see we're both linked there. Oh, we got Ken Hansen in the booth now. Great run, Ken, there. Nice bounce back from a rough start. Bringing it home P2. Tell us about your night, man.
Well, I just about took my teammate out, and actually I did take my other teammate out, trying to slow up for Rick there. I don't know if you've seen that. I'm sure you saw the replay. Yeah,
we saw your nose kind of ducked down there, and
yeah, I was going to run over Rick, and I was like, whoa, I better hit the brakes. And as soon as I hit the brakes, it just went right to the right. And got my other teammate Dan there. That sucks. But at least, hey, you got 4 of us guys in the top 10, so Black Cat Racing. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good bounce back, and we've got the points updated now. Ryan Johnson has uploaded tonight's standings, and that puts you in third place, 4 points back of Billy Yarborough, the car you're battling there at the end. Looks like the usual interview shy Billy Yarborough hasn't joined us tonight, but Isaac, your race winner.
I was too slow, because if I had got on there and started messing with him, then he would have came on. But because me and Bill, we're pretty tight. We text a lot. If I would have messed with him, he would have got on here, but he got out. So
we do have our race winner and new points co-leader, Isaac Johnson, jumping 4 spots tonight with that dominant run. I mean, man, I guess Tuesday night helped you out there, huh?
Yeah, Tuesday night helped a little bit. Kind of figured out what you needed to do in order to save tires and run a fast qualifying lap, and I think that number 1 pit stall really helped. Because I didn't lose the lead under yellow because of it, and I think track position was really important. So that really helped. Just being able to know the line and what to do in order to keep the tires from wearing out. Really.
Well, that's exactly what I saw. Your throttle control and getting down low to the line. You were lower than everybody else. They were pushing up and using up the right front more. And then when I watched your pit stop execution on your last stop, it was golden. And
yeah, it was masterful.
it was just there was nobody.
I'm like, where'd he go?
Yeah, Ken Hansen was all over you, and so was Bill, and he ain't no slouch. And but they had nothing for you. I mean, that was just a complete dominating execution on the track, pit stops. They had nothing for you. I don't think anybody would have had nothing for you tonight, Isaac.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I saw you said it Tuesday night. You gotta take it like Michigan. And I didn't know what you meant, and I watched you tonight, and I see it. And you brought it in high, floated it down, and the second you touched the line, you were off, and everybody else, like Milt was saying, they were trying to bring it down. Yeah, they were trying to bring it down earlier, and you saw them push up.
They couldn't do it.
Yeah, further and
You
further.
just gotta take that late apex, and for whatever reason, on tracks that tend to have a later apex, I tend to run better. I don't know why that is, but just for some reason with tracks, especially, it kind of sets up for a lot of short tracks too, and I really like short tracks.
That must be why I hate short tracks. Then.
You're a real racer. You have raced and won in go-karts, pro go-karts, and
speaking of those, I saw your dad suiting up to race tomorrow. Are you gonna be out there with him?
He'll be in a different class.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll be racing too. I'm running Clone Light and Clone Medium, and then him and his buddy will be running Clone Heavy and Clone Super Heavy. So it's gonna be a busy night. We haven't been able to race because all the rain that we've had.
Yeah. The dog was telling me about that. It's just flooded there in Indiana, Illinois area.
Oh yeah, and it all came this way too. So we've been living under monsoon conditions out here in New Jersey.
Well, we definitely appreciate you running and watching the skill. All these guys are pros. They're heck of drivers, and to watch you just whoop them tonight.
Well, we'll never know what Slim might have had for him. Never know what Slim might have had for him getting that damage early on.
I'm sorry, Isaac, but
Isaac. By the way, you are the curse breaker. You've broken the broadcaster jinx because I picked you. You came out. You saw. You kicked some ass. It's officially broken. And you know what? Last week we forgot to pick, and the guys got wrecked anyway that we would have picked. And then this week we make the pick, and the pick wins, that's it. Curse broken. There's no more broadcaster jinx. We have no more guilt for the rest of the season. Hey, thanks, Francis, checking in there. Francis Dittman, the bandit, and everybody, all the Ed Fowler fan club out there, making it a fun night. We're gonna wrap this thing up here. Thanks as always, my partner Milt Shawn Jr. in the booth, and teammates Dan Jones joining us after an early exit. Thanks our top 2 finishers here, Ken Hansen, Isaac Johnson, joining us for the post race here. As always, our series sponsor, Bill Farmer, Farmer Brothers Contracting, putting up the hardware everybody's chasing in the Friday Night Winston Cup Series. I got 2 of those myself, and I know how much it means. So the chase is on, and good luck to you guys. Thanks as always, Ryan Johnson, series admin, Sam Young, league owner, promoter, and of course to you guys out there, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch land for joining us. I just push the buttons. You guys make the show. So for Milt Winter and FSB Racing Live, I'm Sean Reap signing off. Good night, everybody.